touched by the Oli Bolen thing. So I'm from South Africa, and as you may or may not know Dutch history, they came to South Africa. In the past, they brought us the Afrikaans language, so we took the Dutch language and we turned it into Afrikaans, which I'm grateful for now because it helps me with the Dutch people. Though you people speak so fast, like holy fucking shit. But the Oliebollen, before I start my actual set, so we took that, like we did with the Afrikaans, we took that and we turned it into fatkoek. Exact same thing, we just call it something else. Yeah, and it's really good. It's a staple sort of in South Africa. We have it all year round, but especially in winter, so not just on New Year's Eve. We like to overdo things in South Africa. We have, if you don't know, one of the highest crime rates in the world. We saw crime and we thought, let's multiply this like many fold. Our three biggest cities, Cape Town, Johannesburg, and Durban, are in the top 20 of the most dangerous cities in the world, okay? But I see that as a win because we're not in the top 10, bitches. And that to me is a win of some sort. And we have so much crime in South Africa that our criminals now have areas of specialization. We have, the regular stuff like the muggers and the murderers, like the boring stuff. But then we also have people that steal hair, okay? Like hair from your hair. Let me explain. White people, you're safe, your hair is permanent. So you don't have to worry, little lady. You can visit South Africa anytime you want. But for the black women who don't have long hair, but want long hair, we have weaves and, weaves and wigs that they put on. And now we have young men who specialize in hair. Did they go to beauty school? No. Do they work for hair salons or anything in the cosmetic industry? No, they don't. Not like you, they don't. No, they don't do any of that. They know how much this hair costs. And it does get really expensive because they use real human hair. They are always so particular. But I'm like, what about the poor cancer patients that these are actually made for? Like the real human hair. But yeah, so they have Indian and Peruvian and Brazilian hair and the sort. And you'll be walking. So imagine you are a black woman in South Africa and your name is Mpho. That's not too far-fetched. 1 in 5 black people in South Africa are named Mpho. It's like the one name that they held on to. Like I said, we overdo things over there. And you're poor, you're walking down the street and you have your weave that you bought at the end of the month. And all of a sudden, you feel a breeze on your hair. You turn around and you see a Usain Bolt-like streak running away from you. And it's a dude who just stole your freaking hair. Now, you have to go to the police station to report this. And I don't know if you heard Vasu earlier, where he said he misses the corruption in his country. Well, I was very offended by that because my country is corrupt as well. So, don't come here saying it's just Italy and Greece and India. Mention South Africa, thank you very much. We worked very hard to be on that list of the corrupt countries in the world. You get to the police station, you're still in poor. You get to the police station and you want to report this. It's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. And you find that there's like a 3-hour-long queue of people waiting to report some crime or another. Like the police station is always full. And there's no one at the desk because they've been at lunch since breakfast time. Yep, no one behind the counter. So that's a little tidbit about my country. And just as part of my set, I was just sitting here listening to all these university couples. So I'm married to a German South African man. So his mom is German, yay you. And his dad is Afrikaans. And we met in university. Yeah, and thank you. And we've been together for 6 years. We've been married for 2. And if you know any, if you learn anything from me today about South Africans, is that black South African mothers are very strict, like super strict. So, for example, with my husband, when he was my boyfriend, I did not introduce him to my mom at all. He always kept, so I grew up as sort of a tomboy, so all my friends were guys. And when I showed up at home with him, I was like, oh, this is my friend Eric. And I was like, oh, cool, nice to meet you, Eric. But the stupid thing I did was I forgot my wallet in his car. And I didn't have a car at the time, so my mom had to drive me to his house to fetch my wallet. And when we got there, I hadn't met his parents, and this was the first time I was meeting his entire family. And they were like, oh, Yoyo, nice to meet you, Eric's girlfriend, making a big deal. My mom was so shocked, she almost made me walk home. For like the first kilometer out of Eric's house, I walked behind the car. And I got lucky because there was freaking traffic. Johannesburg, if you don't know Johannesburg, we have so much traffic, it's insane. She made me walk behind the car. Okay, so as a result, I haven't told her that I'm bi, which I am, but I also haven't told her that I drink alcohol. On my wedding day, I had to have my maid of honor and my husband sneak me alcohol behind my mother's back. On my wedding day, at the age of 25 years old, I was sneaking alcohol behind my mother's back. I am scared to have kids because my mom is going to know I had sex. I mean, I'm married, sure, but if I have sex, there is now evidence of the fact that if I have kids, there is evidence of the fact that I am having sex with my husband. And I just can't take that. I don't have the strength to do it. And you know, when I moved to the Netherlands last year in August, it was excuse me. It was so I could find out more about my heritage. That has nothing to do with it. No, that was a lie. No, I just felt like I needed a bit of a move out of South Africa so I can explore the world. And because I married a German and I speak no German, but I speak Afrikaans, I figured, hey, the Netherlands, right? Because you guys gave me the language, I might as well come here and practice it. It is not going well. Like, it is awful. It is terrible. Like, the language stuff. Like, the Netherlands is fine. I mean, the weather's amazing. The food, oh, great. I eat everything, almost nothing. I eat almost nothing here. Like, I have to try and find ways around the food. The bitterballen I've adjusted to, but now I've found, like, when he said the oliekoek, I was just like, I'm so insulted because that's what I look for. Like, I didn't get this belly by eating regular food. I eat oliekoek, okay? This is not pregnancy. I don't have sex with my husband, okay? I told you. This is from oliekoek, so you don't get this just from eating regular food. And yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. I feel so awkward today. I don't